Good morning, Busy Getting Disney crew. Let me know when you're out there. Nice to see you all. Any of you who are joining me today, this was totally unscheduled to be live this morning. But if you are, please let me know. Good morning, Jeff. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? My first comment ever on a live stream is the Jeff Cunningham. Thank you so much, Jeff. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I hope you're doing well out there. I am, let's see, it's just a little bit, it's almost 8:30 here in Florida, and just decided this week, I've been wanting to for a long time, but we are going to be going live on YouTube, live streaming at the parks, at the theme parks, at Disney, SeaWorld, Universal, at home, everywhere else, mostly Disney, of course. But finally, I've been wanting to live stream. That was actually the goal in the very beginning of starting a YouTube channel. Work has been very busy, Jeff. My God, it's been spring break. So for those of you who might not know, I'm a flight attendant, and I've been a flight attendant for 30 years, and there are some things I still will never get used to. Or, well, I get used to them, but maybe not absolutely love them. And one of them is spring break. So in the last week, all the flights that I have been working, they have been so full. And with a lot of people that aren't always used to flying and aren't used to how things go. And because of the situation right now, it's even crazier, but it's a living. Yeah, it's a living. But I'm not there now, and I am actually off until Sunday right now. Plane spotting. Jeff's going plane spotting. I love that. I actually, when I was a kid, I'm 52 years old now, but when I was a kid, a little kid, I was obsessed with watching the airplanes. And growing up in New Jersey, in East Orange, New Jersey, I grew up very close to Newark Airport. So the big jets would come over the house all the time. But even as a kid, as a small child, I was obsessed with watching the airplanes, and my dad got me a pair of binoculars, so I would hang out outside in the backyard, even in the dead of winter. It could be like 10 degrees outside, and I'd be freezing my butt off, but I would be out there with my binoculars watching the planes take off and land, coming over our house in our backyard. So I understand plane spotting, and even though it's work for me, to this day, if I'm driving near the airport, or actually it doesn't even have to be near an airport, but a big jet is flying over, I still kind of crane my neck out there to look, because it was always fun. And so I get that. I was actually in DFW. I was at DFW the day before yesterday, only for about an hour and a half. I was just doing a turnaround, so I flew from Orlando to Dallas, and then back to Orlando again. So I didn't even get off the airplane. It was just a turnaround. But needless to say, working for American Airlines for 30 years, I've been to DFW a lot over the years. On the 737 MAX, Jeff is asking me about our 737 MAX. Yes, since the 737 MAX came back into the fleet, it's been several months now. There were issues with it, and I guess everything's okay now. I think with ours at American, our 737s, they were always fine. I was never worried about any of that. But since the 737 MAX has been back in the fleet again, it's almost all that I have been flying. It flies great. The 737 MAX flies great. It's smooth, it's quiet, but it is also a sardine can because they cram a lot of people onto that airplane. So I've been on it a lot, yeah. But it flies really nice. It's different from the other versions of the 737. It is quieter and it is smoother, oddly enough. And I didn't really notice it myself until recently, when it came back into the fleet after having been on the other 737s, the 800 series and below that weren't 737 MAX. So yeah, I've been back on it. So Shanghai Disney is getting a new fireworks. Oh, I didn't know. Fireworks show at Shanghai? I didn't know that. I thought I heard the fireworks were coming back there. Lucky them. Oh my God. I miss the fireworks at Disney more than anything else that's been gone for the last year. I want fireworks to come back so bad, especially Happily Ever After fireworks at Magic Kingdom, because honestly, that is the most amazing fireworks display I have ever seen in my entire life. Wish's fireworks, that was the fireworks show in Magic Kingdom before Happily Ever After. That was awesome too. It was awesome. Happily Ever After, it's incredible. Yeah, I mean, I miss. Actually, I'll probably cry the first time I see Happily Ever After again when it comes back. It's just so awesome. And then the finale, always, of Tinkerbell jumping off the castle, jumping off from that top spire of the castle and ziplining down into Tomorrowland blows my mind, because I'm somebody who's afraid of heights. So when I see Tinkerbell up there ziplining, I just think I can't imagine doing that. But it's so exciting, and I just wanted to come back. And the parades, some of the parades are awesome. Again, especially Magic Kingdom, the Festival of Fantasy parade. It's so much fun. And everybody knows we've been having all of the character cavalcades, which are like mini, teeny, tiny parades through the parks. And they're not scheduled, so you don't really know when they're coming. But they do happen often. You don't really know when they're coming, in an effort for people to get people to not congregate. No, I agree. The character cavalcades aren't the same, but they're fun because you get to see the characters. But I think they're getting a little monotonous. I have seen a few. The Princess Cavalcade at Magic Kingdom, I must have seen it 800 times now. They're nice. It's cute and it's fun, but it's not a parade. And at the same time, the cavalcades themselves have become so popular in the park, especially in Magic Kingdom. You kind of know that they are about to happen, even though they're not scheduled. So people do congregate out on Main Street and other parts of the park to watch the cavalcade. So, and it's gotten crowded. The parks have been crowded, especially since spring break. But I just wish the parades would come back. I'm not 100% convinced of cavalcades now, character cavalcades, being safer than parades, because everyone knows they're coming. Everybody sits around the Main Street waiting for them, and I don't know. Everybody's wearing their masks, so Disney enforces that. So I don't know. Bring back the parades. Oh my God, I miss the parades and I miss the fireworks more than anything. And oh wow. Okay, back to 100% capacity. That's cool. I think Disney doesn't announce what their capacity is at right now. Six Flags Over Texas. I actually have a couple friends who live in Orlando who just moved to Dallas because one of them, our friend Eric, he got a contract working for Six Flags Over Texas. So he's over there. He used to do the decorations for mostly SeaWorld, like the holiday decorations, and some for Disney. That was his thing. That was his job. But now he moved to Texas because he got a job for Six Flags. I didn't realize that they were at 100%. Wow, that's... Oh, but then Texas... I know Texas has relaxed the mask mandate rules, right? I remember, and that just happened recently. My partner John's sister and her husband and their kids, they actually live in Houston. And we saw them a week to 2 weeks ago. They were actually down here for their vacation. But I know things have changed a little bit in Texas. Oh, actually, we filmed a vlog yesterday. We filmed a vlog yesterday at Disney Springs, which we'll actually upload to YouTube tomorrow. It was a good one. We had a nice day at Disney Springs yesterday. But one of the things that I mentioned on the vlog was that yesterday there was an announcement in the news that on April 8th, which is tomorrow, Disney has relaxed one little rule. And that is that you can actually, when you're on Disney property, in the parks or the resorts, you can take your mask off, you can take your face covering off for pictures. While you're stationary, posing for a picture, we can see people's smiles again. Oh my God. Yes, because even in Disney does not mess around with the rules, with the mask mandate. And even for posing for pictures, whether your own personal pictures or having your picture taken by Disney PhotoPass photographers, you would have to keep your mask on for the pictures. That's being relaxed. Jeff, I see you're going to work. You have a great day, buddy. We love hearing from you, so please stay in touch and let us know how you're doing. Yeah, so I was just gonna say that you can, while you're stationary, you can lower your mask and pose for pictures with your mask off, with your bright, shining smile again. And I think it will be pretty amazing to see people's smiles again. Wow. In pictures, it's a start. It's a little glimmer of hope. Killer Gaming Guru, hey, how are you doing, buddy? Nice to see you on here too. Yeah, so I mean, it's been over a year. My only regret, I'm not sure if I would call it a regret, but we talked about starting this YouTube channel. Killer Gaming Guru, you're from Indiana. I have several friends in Indiana, by the way. Very familiar with South Bend. I have friends originally from South Bend, so I used to visit South Bend. Oh, India. Oh, I thought that was Indiana. I saw another N on there. You are from India. That is so cool. So cool. What time is it in India right now? I actually have friends, my friends Shakti and his wife Katie. Shakti is actually from Udaipur in India. And anyway, what time is it in India right now? My goodness. One of the reasons I actually came on to do the live stream this morning, unannounced really, 6:04 in the morning or at night. Is it AM or PM in India right now? Well, I know, boy, you guys are halfway across the world from me right now. That is so cool that we can be in communication with each other. I love this. I love technology. Yeah, so my friend Shakti is from Udaipur. Oh, it's PM, so 6 o'clock at night. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's I guess almost, can't see my clock. It's a little after 8:30 in the morning here. Yeah, so I actually came online. It's nice to meet you, by the way. Thank you so much for joining the chat here. And I actually came online with an unannounced live stream because of, number one, for our channel, Busy Getting Disney, we have just under 100 vlogs on there now, 100 videos, just under 100 since last summer. But my initial goal was to live stream from the Disney parks, from the theme parks. And finally I'm about to actually start the live streaming now this week. And I am trying to get a feel. We have a lot of followers from England, from the UK, from England and Scotland, and then a lot of people from America. So, and now I'm chatting with you from India. So there are all kinds of time zones going on. So I'm trying to get a feel for about when would be the best times for live streaming. Obviously, if I'm going to be doing it from the theme parks here in Florida, in Orlando, I'm going to have to do it, while the parks are open, needless to say. So there might be some parts of the world where it's either later or earlier, but I'm going to try to do it all. I'm going to do my best with the live streaming. I think that will definitely be a lot of fun to bring you guys with us to the theme parks. And yeah, so it's a little bit before 9 o'clock a.m. here, and I am actually sitting, I can actually flip this around, I think. I am sitting right across from Planet Fitness, which is one of the gyms that I belong to. And I actually did get a pretty early start today because my friend Jody, who's also our neighbor, her daughter needed a little ride to her high school today for some testing she's been doing. She hasn't actually been in the classroom in over a year, but she's doing some testing today. And I drove her out here it's actually, the town is called Auburndale, Florida. It's a suburb of Orlando also. So she's doing her testing for a couple hours. I am over here. I'm still nursing my coffee because I got a little earlier start than I'm usually used to, unless I'm going to work, of course. And anyway, I'm gonna finish the coffee. I'm gonna take a few amino acids, and then I'm gonna hit the gym here and work out for a couple hours until Kenzie, my 16-year-old friend Kenzie, is done with her testing, and then I'll drive her back home. So Planet Fitness, I'm going to work out. I'm going to get a tan, because we got a tanning booth in there, and I kind of need one. Although very soon here in Florida, I will have a tan whether I want one or not. Because summer's coming, and summer in Florida, well, it can be a little intense. The heat and, well, definitely the humidity. So anyway, I digress a little bit. So, you know, I wanted to come on here. This was unannounced, but I want to get a feel for when the best time to live stream from the theme parks would be. I guess the best time, my time, that would also coincide with when other people can watch. Now, after we do the live streams from the parks, the recording of the live stream will upload to YouTube, and they'll be viewable. But it's cool having you guys on here live. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being part of the chat and the channel also. And if you are subscribed to Busy Getting Dizzy, thank you so much for your support. We totally appreciate your support. It's been a crazy year, but things are slowly getting better. Things will continue to get better. And we like having you guys along for the ride. It's been a lot of fun. And again, it's only the beginning. We're still in our first year of the channel, and there's so much more to do. I want to be, you know, when this whole pandemic is over, and it will be over. Yeah, it will be over. I want to be at the parks for, you know, for the first fireworks show, for the first parade that comes back. You know, for the first time we don't have to walk around the parks in the heat and humidity wearing face coverings, because we're all either safe or vaccinated. And Kendra, nice to meet you. Hi, thanks for joining the live chat. Good morning to you too. Where are you from? I like hearing from where all you guys are from. It's pretty cool that we can all be in touch like this. And yeah, so anyway, live streaming, I wanted to do from the very beginning since we started the channel. So to live stream from the Disney parks, it's going to be a lot of fun, and that will be happening very soon. No, I'm not in California. I am in Florida. I'm in the suburbs of Orlando, Florida right now. My name is Wes, for those of you who don't know it. You're in Texas, cool. I was just talking to my friend Jeff, who is from Dallas. I actually work for American Airlines, so needless to say, I get to Dallas a lot. So I know Texas pretty well. I've been all over Texas, but I'm actually originally from New Jersey, from the suburbs of Newark, New Jersey, and I moved to the suburbs of Orlando, Florida, about 2.5 years ago. My partner and I moved down here because we were taking so many Disney vacations that eventually, a couple years ago, kind of sarcastically, I just said, well, I don't know, maybe if we just lived here, we'd go somewhere else for vacation. And, you know, kind of out of that, we wound up moving here to be closer to the Disney parks, because it's our thing. It's what we love to do. It's part of our livelihood and our lifestyle. So now we live about 20 to 25 minutes from Disney. Oh, and thank you for flying American Airlines, Kendra. That's great. I know if you live near Dallas, you're probably flying American a lot. I'm not going to the parks today. I was actually yesterday. My partner John and I were in Disney Springs. We filmed a vlog in Disney Springs yesterday, which we'll upload to YouTube tomorrow. And we had a great day in Disney Springs. We ate at a restaurant called Splitsville, which it's a lot of fun. Splitsville it's a bowling alley and a restaurant on Disney property. It was a lot of fun. We went to the movies after that, and we saw Raya, the new Disney movie, which is awesome. That's actually the second time we've seen it at the AMC Theater, Disney Springs, because that movie's awesome. I loved it a lot. And so I'm not at the parks today. We will be vlogging from SeaWorld on Saturday. We're going to SeaWorld on Saturday because there's a big festival going on right now. And oh, thank you for liking and subscribing, Kendra. That's awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. It's wonderful. And yes, so we'll be at SeaWorld on Saturday to vlog. And I mentioned earlier when I was talking to my friend Jeff, who's also from Dallas, that I think it was Jeff I was talking to, but at SeaWorld, yes, so, okay, SeaWorld, the Seven Seas Food Festival is going on. at SeaWorld. That only happens on the weekends, Friday through Sunday. I was in SeaWorld last week. I filmed a vlog, but the food festival wasn't going on because it's only happening on weekends right now. So we're going to be there on Saturday at SeaWorld. We're going to try a few snacks from the Seven Seas Food Festival, but also I'm going to take you guys on to the tallest roller coaster in Florida, which it's not at Disney, it's not at Universal, it's actually at SeaWorld. You've been to Disneyland California. Yeah. We haven't been there in a while. We've taken a few vacations to Disneyland in Anaheim, California, pre-vlogging. Last time we were there was actually in 2016 over Halloween, and we do want to go back, especially now that they're going to be opening soon. Saturday in SeaWorld, we're going to go on the tallest roller coaster in Florida, which is called Mako, which I love my roller coasters, but Mako scares the hell out of me. Oh my God. It is so intense. It is so tall. Mako, yes, it is definitely the tallest roller coaster in Florida. I mean, it's intense. But now that I have a GoPro, a GoPro camera that I have tethered around my neck and I can keep under my shirt until I can pull it out and film. I am actually going to take you guys onto Mako with us on Saturday. And you can hear me scream my butt off because I will on that roller coaster. Oh my God, it's so tall and so intense. But so we're not in the parks today. We will be in SeaWorld on Saturday. And then next week, we'll be in Hollywood Studios and possibly Magic Kingdom. If I can change something with my schedule, I'll be doing Magic Kingdom the day after Hollywood Studios. But we'll definitely be back in Hollywood Studios on, I think it's Wednesday of next week. We'll be in Hollywood. I might actually test out the live stream then and actually live stream from Hollywood Studios. So, yeah, anyway, for now, I am going to finish my coffee, down a few amino acids and an energy drink, and hit the gym over here at Planet Fitness. And then in a couple hours, I'm going to pick up my friend Jody's daughter, who's doing some testing at her high school, and then we're going to drive back to our neighborhood in Davenport, Florida. So anyway, I will schedule the next live stream, and I'll put it up here. I'll make a notification for it on YouTube ahead of time so you guys know when we'll be on here. I'm going to try one for either from an at-home stream for tonight, either tonight or tomorrow evening. I'm not sure yet, but might actually do it tonight. But I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Nice to meet you too, Kendra. Take care, my friend. Have a great day. And all of you guys who have joined the chat, the live stream here, thank you so much. It was unexpected. I wasn't planning it, but I appreciate you being here. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, Too Busy Getting Disney, please click that little red subscribe button and join us for the journey. We have so much fun here living in Orlando. It's awesome. Needless to say, I always say, if you live in Orlando, you would have to be a boring person to get bored here. There's no excuse for being bored in Orlando. We have a lot of fun. So if you guys would like to continue the journey with us, coming to the theme parks and all that good stuff, please click that subscribe button to follow us on the journey. We totally appreciate your support. Anything that you'd like to see or you think might be missing from the channel, please leave it in the comments. Let me know. Again, I'm Wes at Busy Getting Disney. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. It's Wes. Over and out. See you guys. Bye.